All right, everybody. It's been a while since I just did a product review. So this one is actually going to be on the Mucar CDE-900, which is this guy right here. All right. This is going to be a very quick but generic review of this tool. During this review, I will be going out to a vehicle, or testing this onto a vehicle actually, and showing you guys what it's capable of doing. And then from there, that will conclude this review. So this was actually sent to me by an Amazon sales associate for Mucar. They contacted me, asked me if I wanted to try out the tool, and I looked it over because if the tool looks interesting, I say yes. If the tool doesn't look interesting, I say no. I'll give you guys an example. The first OBD2 scanner that I got, which was just basically a code reader, I haven't touched that tool since really the review. The only reason is that it doesn't really meet my needs. Also, I don't believe that it would meet the needs of most of my viewers or subscribers also. It's pretty generic for a scan tool. For the price point, it could be worth it, but honestly, with today's vehicles being so advanced in electronics and modules, I believe what we actually need is something that can at least get into the ABS system, the SRS system, the engine control module, and the transmission control module. If we're able to get into those four main systems, technically, if there's an issue onto a system, that a subsystem of those areas, you will get a code into the main module for that vehicle for the issue that might be going on. Okay, so I believe the Mucar kind of tackles that. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. I have tested it out. So far, this little tool it's actually quite impressive. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's the best tool on the market, but it is pretty impressive. So let's get started with this. So what really gets me with this tool is the internal battery. Okay, most of the scan tools that are about this size do not come with an internal battery. Now, what is also quite impressive is the price of this tool. It's $89.67 on Amazon right now, and there's actually a $10 coupon. So this little tool will actually cost you $79. There is also a catch with why the price is a little bit low, which I learned later on. I'm going to go through that with you guys quickly also, okay? So, very quickly, we have our power button that's going to be on the side right here, okay? After our power button, what we have is our directional pad. We have a back and forward and an OK for selection. This tool is completely tactile, so we can actually just touch and go into any single system that we want. This is more for if the screen pretty much leaves go, then at least you can still navigate through it. All right. After that, the tool comes with a USB-C cable. Okay. Not really important with the USB-C, but here are the connections. We have an expandable memory slot right here. This also comes with 16 gigs internal storage, which is way more than enough for what this tool is going to need. The USB-C can be used for updating also. If there's an issue with, let's just say, Wi-Fi or something, you can still get to a computer and update the system if you need to. All right. On the main screen right here, we have our diagnose button. All right. This diagnose button is going to be only for when you kind of like upgrade the unit. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. The code and freeze frame data is going to be generic on this tool. Okay, as soon as you purchase the tool, you will have that, but it's only going to scan the engine compartment. Okay, then of course we can have the, let's turn it back on the screen. We have the erase button. We have live data stream, which is very nice. O2 sensor test, which honestly I never really use. You might use it, which is great. Onboard monitors. Okay, so this is going to monitor all your monitors, your OBD2 monitors, okay, and other OBD diagnostics, which is going to have like evap test and everything in there. Okay, if they add to it, you will have other OBD diagnostic systems that will pop up during updates. Okay, but you will get notified. We have a report, so all the vehicles that we actually go through, all right, we can actually see the reports for those vehicles, so it actually saves it to the system for you, which is very nice. All right, if we click on report here, we could see what dates that I had, and then if I want a PDF, I just click on PDF, and there's a data stream report that is there. All right, after that, we get to the settings. Now, very important, your serial number is going to be up at the top. You're going to need that in order to pretty much like update the system. And we have feedback. When we click on feedback, it's going to open up this area. And if there was an issue with logging in or getting modules out of one of these vehicles, we click on feedback, we send it, and they will get back to us. All right. You guys have a form to fill out, but that's it. Okay. Repair info, coverage list, learning, instruction, and videos. This is just going to be introductory stuff in order to get you used to the tool. All right. Order. All right. This is what you need in order to basically unlock the tool if you want. Okay, so when you get the tool, you will, for $79 on Amazon right now, you will get the basic package. So you'll still have access to a lot of these, but you won't have access to the ABS, the SRS, or the TCM at this point. That is a extra $40 charge. Now, why is it important to actually have this? On some vehicle makes, you will actually get more modules than what this tool is actually telling you were able to get. You guys will see that into the other part of this video. I would strongly suggest that you buy this portion of it in order to completely unlock the tool. It's going to be $130, but this tool does give you quite a bit for $130, all right? After that, we're going to go back, and right now we are in the settings portion. We have our update. As you can see, I got a few little areas that I need to update, which I will do later. But here you will have all the updates that are available. If we click on app, it's going to give you the updates for the app that are available. Okay, so when you get download, let's just say the update package, you should be able to come in here and update it through here. All right. So from there, let's go back. Okay, now I believe I was in settings. Yes. All right. If we scroll down, we will start to see Wi-Fi settings. Make sure that your tool is connected to Wi-Fi. Why? Along with being a code reader, this is also actually a tablet if you want. All right. So after we are connected to Wi-Fi, we scroll all the way down. Okay, and we can click on browser. Now from browser, it opens up Google, which from Google, we can actually access service information. Okay, so I'll just go to all data because I always use all data. Okay. And as you can tell, it will bring me to the all data screen. All I have to do is take and log in, and that will be it. Okay. So I actually have service information available at my fingertips through this tool for $130. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't other tools out there, but right off the bat, for $79, this tool comes with this feature already onto it. It doesn't get unlocked. It is completely onto this tool. So being able to use this as a tablet at the same time greatly expands your diagnostic capabilities. All right, because you have everything at your fingertips. Okay, so let's just go back. Okay. And then we have about, which is just going to tell you about the tool. Help is just going to give you some help options. All right. How to save power, blah, 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 blah. All that beautiful stuff. All right. Nothing that's really important. Customer service. I would suggest that you keep that on, because if ever you do have an issue with this tool, see this little icon that's been appearing right here? If we click on that, it opens up the customer service. All right. Maybe they'll get to you right now. Maybe they won't. But at least you have customer service at your fingertips, literally. All right. All you got to do is type in your question, send it, and wait for a reply. So after that, what else is important with this? They have the expand, which, like I said, it's right here. Why they put it in this area also, I really don't know. It's already purchased. If it's not purchased, you will see purchase now or something down here in this area. All right. So all in all, that is the overview of this tool. I can tell you right now that this battery is extremely, extremely powerful. I left this tool on for roughly about a week and a half already. Of course, I wasn't using it, so the battery isn't going to be used as quickly, okay? But I left it on for a week and a half, and I went back, and it was at 56%. And this was outside in the car in the cold. So, honestly, very good battery. The system itself is Very, very similar to another tool that I already reviewed. The diagnostic cable looks like a launch cable from what I can tell. The platform itself is very similar to launch, but I find that you actually get quite a bit more with this tool. All right. I'm gonna put the links in this video for you to go check it out on Amazon. It's not an affiliate link, so it might be a little bit long. I am not getting paid any commission for this video. So I'm doing this review for my viewers and my subscribers just to show you that there are other tools out there that you don't have to spend a fortune on in order to maybe try and diagnose your vehicle. So take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? There are going to be special circumstances where you actually have to get into, let's just say, the steering wheel control module in order to do your diagnostics, which this tool will not help you out on that, which means you have to get a bigger tool. But those bigger tools that get into every single system, they roughly range between the $500 to $700 range for a full system diagnostics. But that does not mean that you will have the capabilities to go in and do bidirectional testing with those modules. Okay, to get that you have to spend even more money, which is roughly about $1,000. So this is a pretty good entry level tool. I'm going to be honest with you, for the price point, for $130 all in, not too bad. Okay, the case is rubberized, so I'm gonna smash and crack across the floor if it gets dropped. Not from what I can tell. What I did notice also is that actually onto the screen, I don't know if you guys see this little line right here. Okay, this is actually due to a screen protector onto it. So if the screen actually gets damaged, well, there is a screen protector onto it. So all you gotta do is rip off the screen protector and take and replace the screen protector. So that's pretty nice too. The only thing that I don't like about tools today, and this goes across the board, scan tools with wires, for me personally, is really, really obsolete. I think this one is roughly about a 5-foot cord, give or take, okay, which isn't really enough if you want to get up to the front of the engine and just look at some data while you're trying to test some stuff. All right, for the price of Bluetooth units today, most companies can put a Bluetooth dongle onto their tools. Okay, put this at $130 with a Bluetooth dongle onto it, and you want to know what? I believe it would be a great tool because you already have other companies out there that have dongles made for their apps on their stores, which work through your phone, that can give you a lot of information also. So if you're going to purchase a tool like this, I believe that you could actually take and put a Bluetooth dongle onto it or a Wi-Fi dongle, just so that it's able to communicate with the tool, and it would make it a lot easier for everybody. All right, because besides doing that, you need an extremely long extension cable in order to get to the back. Let's just say you're doing an ABS sensor and you want to go spin your wheels and you want to look at the data. You can't do it with this. All right, so if you're going to put 4 modules, ABS, ECM, TCM, and SRS, I do believe that they could put a Bluetooth device into here, a Bluetooth chip, sorry, and put a Bluetooth dongle and have it communicate Bluetooth, and it really would not cost them that much more. Okay, the technology's been around for years, so it's really inexpensive to do. That's it on the overview of this tool. It's quick functionality. I'm going to switch over to a vehicle now and show you guys how it looks onto a vehicle. So let's get to the meat of this, all right? We're going to take the OBD2. We're going to come down. We are going to locate our OBD2 connector, all right? What's nice about this one is, just like almost all of the other vehicles, we do have an auto function, all right? Turn the ignition on and plug the OBD2 connector. My ignition is off. So we'll just put the key in, turn it on. All right, and now we're gonna press start. Okay, now this is gonna automatically detect the system for you, or it's supposed to. So now from here, we can do 2 things. One, we can go code and freeze frame, or second, we can just go diagnose. I like to go to the diagnose, all right? This allows me to actually take and verify the modules that are on the vehicle. We're going to skip this, okay? Like, this is all new stuff that they just put in last night, all right? So we got coverage. We don't need that. We could update our shop information and everything onto this tool also, all right? This is a GM. There should be an auto function if I'm not mistaken. If I press this, let's go GM. So we're gonna go GM. All right. I think there's an auto scan function also, but I think you have to get into it. I was playing around with it. I didn't go over it too much, but just gonna give everybody an overview of this tool real quick. Okay, loading data. All right, sorry about that. I had to clear up some storage again. All right, so after we pick our vehicle or our manufacturer, if you want, here is where we actually have our automatic search, manual search via VIN, manual select medium duty trucks, and manual select international trucks. We're just gonna go automatic search, and it should populate all the information for this vehicle. All right. And if you see, that was actually very, very quick. And that was roughly about maybe like 3 seconds total. All right. It got the VIN, it got the year, it got where it was made, the make, vehicle model. All right. Type and engine identifier. All right. So it's a 5.3 L83. Typically, when you go with the hotel, they ask you to put this in. This actually already all brought it up for you. Okay. So this is my vehicle. All right. So after that, what we can do is that we can go to a system scan, which is just going to process the systems onto this vehicle. All right. Now, some vehicles are going to be able to get a lot more information than other vehicles. You have to be very aware of that. Okay. So we have engine control module that I found, transmission control module, transfer case control module, electronic brake control module, and inflatable restraint control module that I found. All right. After that, I'll go into that in 1 minute. If we click on health report, it's going to scan all those vehicles, all those systems, I mean, okay? And then after it's done scanning, it will take and it will populate what it sees, and it will tell you where it might have some codes, okay? This truck has codes on the left front wheel speed sensor circuit. These are probably all history because when I start the car, there is nothing on there. Brake booster, large vacuum leak detected. All right, and when I started this car, it sounded like if there was a vacuum leak onto it. All right, we also have an inflatable restraint code. Let's go to that. Passenger presence system. Do we have passenger presence? We do have it. Please make a selection. Not equipped. We'll take this one because it's either not equipped or equipped. Now it's going to enter the airbag system. And what can we do with this? We can read the data stream. So we can actually get some live data out of this. All right. Sensing and diagnostic module, data 1. Not equipped, not equipped. Driver seatbelt reminder indicator is off. On, I mean, which it is. If we see here, it says on. If we look up in the dash, it says on. If I take my seatbelt real quick, just see how responsive it is. I'm just going to plug it in. And we see that it went off and buckled. So, just a really quick overview of the tool, okay? I'm not going to take and say that it's going to be the best tool on the market because I really haven't tested all the tools. It's impossible. But for what I see so far, and the vehicles that I have tested it on, I tested it on my Sorento, I tested it out onto my Civic, and another car, and then I tested it out just on this GMC just to see. So, and the makes that I've tested have proven that it can do what it says it can do, especially in its price point, all right? And like I said, it has an internal battery, and you are able to search on the web as you are doing your diagnostic for any information that might be relevant that can help you fix your vehicle. Okay, there are other scan tools that do that also, but not in this price point. All right, so for the price point, I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. Am I good? Are you guys gonna see this in some diagnostic videos? Maybe if I don't feel like pulling out my hotel, and it's just a little quick diagnostics onto, let's just say, Chevrolet Cruze that has a P0441 or 456. You might actually see this because apparently it can do evap leakage test. All right. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go check out this little tool on Amazon and or wherever else that you guys want to go look at it. You guys can order it from China, from Amazon, from a bunch of sources online also. But I'm going to put a link for the Amazon one. Why? Because mostly everybody has an Amazon account. We all get Prime delivery for the ones who do have an Amazon account. And that way, you can get this tool as quick as possible if you want it. All right? Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.